We are going live. We are going to talk about state funds in the state of California. My goal with this video is to enlighten you on how much money you can make running a business, helping people find their unclaimed funds in the state of California. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of great states out there, and I'll make more videos on other states that I like. What you guys can do in the comments, if there's a particular state you're thinking about and you want to learn more about it and get some insight on how you can work a particular state when it comes to state funds and unclaimed properties, just put in the comments, and I promise you, within the next couple of days, I'll make a video showing you a walkthrough of how you can make it happen. Now, again, we're going to talk about California, and I want to show an update. This is something that just dropped in my inbox, and I think it went to probably every Californian's inbox, across the state. And this is coming from Senator Dodd of California. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. I want to share my screen with you guys real quick, and this is the email that came through. Now, listen, guys, he's showcasing that there is over $8 billion in unclaimed property and money, and it's forgotten. That means people have no clue that this money's out there year in and year out. That's 8 billion just in California. We're not talking about all the other 49 states that's out there. We're talking just California. And I hear this all the time. People say, Joe, I don't know if I should work California because of all the competition. My question is, what competition are you talking about? Even if there was a million people working this business, they obviously suck because there's still $8 billion every year or more that goes unclaimed in California. So either there's just way too much money and not enough people working it, or there's a lot of people working it and they don't know what the heck they're doing. But I want to show you guys exactly the steps that I would take to get the job done. Because again, like, this is a real thing. This is money that's out there that's not claimed, specifically in the state of California. So I'm gonna show you guys right here. What would be the first things I would do if I never worked state funds? And let's say you've never done a course or a training program to show you step by step. How do you learn how to do this? Well, first thing first, do your due diligence. They got a phone number here. This is a state controller's office. All right. So write that down, keep it in your back pocket. But you want to go ahead and visit like the website. So this just takes you to the senator's website, which ultimately what he's going to do is he's going to forward you, to the state controller's office where you can find the unclaimed funds. So you just click that right there. And now this is the website. It's sco.ca.gov. All right. This is the unclaimed properties website right here. And they give you all the links. Now, I did other videos showing you guys exactly how to do your own search. Matter of fact, I just searched myself and it looks like California owes me $95. I'm going to go get my money. All right. But when we talk about downloading the unclaimed property records, it usually comes like in a PDF file. If not a PDF, sometimes it'll be like an Excel spreadsheet. But right here, you can see they have the different, lines of how much property that you can get that is reported. So if I'm clicking on the 500 and up, because you guys don't want to work anything under $500 for obvious reasons. If you're only getting 10% in the state of California, you want to make sure that it's worth your while. Now, I don't want to put a dollar amount on what you feel is worth your while. But I will say this. If you're not making at least $1,000 on a deal, it might not be worth your while. Okay. For me, that's my golden rule of thumb. Like, when I'm working state funds, I need to make sure that I'm pulling enough money to where, like, if I'm going to spend a week or more working a particular case, it needs to be worth my while. So going over here, we can see, oops, I just dropped it. I want to show you guys what that would look like right here. So in my files, you can see here, I just downloaded it and it says 500 and above. So they got 3 different files. Okay. So if I'm going to click and open this right here, I just want to show you guys like some of the earning potential. And I see we got a few comments right here. Let me go ahead and open this. You're in California with me. Awesome. Yes. And I believe that means you need to connect. We need to connect. You're asking questions about California and getting started. Let me tell you something. You can work tax surplus and you can work state funds in California. Hands down, state funds is probably my favorite. It is my favorite just because I get quicker wins. I close more deals. They're faster. People are more compliant. They're more willing to work with you on state funds. Why that is, I can only guess. I'm just assuming like the psychology behind someone calling you and you got your home foreclosed and you're trying to work tax surplus, it's a little bit less believable than you calling and saying, hey, look, I found some unclaimed property from you from your previous address, or that's owed to you from the state of California. I'd love to help you claim your money. So this right here is a spreadsheet. I'm gonna see once my computer, there we go. It's now starting to work with me. There's some columns you can hide, right? Like for right now, we're just gonna hide this. This just talks about the type of property that's available. This talks about the cash that's being reported, that's out there. Now, right here is an important one. You guys got to pay attention to this one. And this says the number of owners, because this might be like a husband-wife duo. So it might be like a half and half thing. You can see like these top two people right here. It obviously belongs to these two people. So you got to know, you got to work with both folks. If they're divorced, you're not going to see this full fund that you could possibly get, because the money also belongs to somebody else. And California is going to split it right down the middle. So just keep that in mind as you guys are going through your spreadsheets. You can do your skip tracing right here because it says owner street. So you can find the street right here, and then you just take yourself over to the owner's name and you can do your skip tracing. And if you guys watching my videos, I show you guys how to do skip tracing. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys have not watched how to do skip tracing. But I'm not going to go through all those steps in this video because I want to stick to just the money. Okay, so you can scroll down here and see like a variety of cash flowing out there that's out there. I'm just going to scroll down real quick. I mean, we got a couple $7,000 deals right here, guys. And look, I haven't put a dent in this spreadsheet. Now you could obviously filter this and get there some bigger accounts, but I mean, like a $7,000 deal, 10%, you're talking like $700. You get a couple $700 deals through the month. I mean, we're talking like you got a couple $1,000, just in a month. So let's just keep scrolling because there's some big numbers that can come into play while working it. I'm just gonna scroll down. Oh, there we go. I think I saw a couple, like there's a couple $2,000 deals, a couple $20,000 deals, 2,000. So there's a bunch of these. As you scroll down, the numbers just get bigger and bigger. So like you guys just got to kind of like scroll through it and see what numbers you want to work. But this is a lot of people. I mean, this right here, this is $6,000, but this is like a $600 payout. Again, yes. Is it small? Absolutely. However, those things add up. And if you close 10 of these in a week or two, well, how much money is 10 times 600? All right, do the math. $6,000 right there. Then you're just closing deals like crazy. And California does pay pretty well, and it pays pretty fast. This is just one spreadsheet out of many. Now, these are the bigger accounts. This is $16,000. All right, so that's a $1,600 paycheck for you, and it has the people's names. You got their information right here. You do your skip tracing, you can start getting paid. So what I'm trying to stress to you guys is there is a ton of money. Now we're talking about bigger bucks, right? This is $60,000. Like now this is a $6,000 payday. You close one or two of these, oh, you're going to have a great month, right? We're already talking about the 6-figure run rate if you close two of these kind of deals right here. So like 2 deals in a month, that's amazing. That's better than closing 20. That's better than closing 10. Just 2. You average 2 of these, you just keep cracking them out. I mean, you can hang around here towards the bottom and work these deals. It's money that's still out there. So don't be afraid of competition. Matter of fact, you want competition. You want people to call them and have these people, they're just ignoring their calls. They're just whatever. But then they probably got so many people calling about them. By the time you get to them, they might be like, okay, let me hear you out because everyone's calling about this. What is this? How is this possible? How do I get my money? That's it. And then you just explain to them like, hey, look, I was doing an audit on the state treasurer's office and I found that you're owed money. Would you like for me to help you claim and process your funds? So you guys, what I'm trying to say to you, let me go ahead and stop my screen right there. What I'm trying to say to you guys is this is an awesome business that you can get into, that you can run for yourself, make some money, and it can be very lucrative. All you got to do is have a plan, have a strategy, understand the instructions that each state lays out there, and stay within the rules. Know if you need an attorney or not. That's exactly why I built my course. I built a course just to kind of help people piece things together so they're not watching hundreds of hours of YouTube videos trying to figure it all out. I took the time. I took the time to read these instructions and do the research, and I've got the experience of closing deals. So I have a good understanding of what it is. But either way, however you decide to go about your path, just remind yourself that not only are you making money for yourself, but you're helping other people get money that's owed to them that they otherwise wouldn't even know that's there. So this is something that you can help change people's lives. I would love for someone to call me and say, "Hey Joe, there's $59,000 that's owed to you. Would you like for me to do all the hard work and process the claim for you and make sure you get your money paid?" That's it. It's as simple as that, you know. And of course, you know, I have my own personal script and strategies that I follow that works really well after trying this hundreds of times. You know, like, you know, you kind of get a feel for like what works and what kind of conversations you need to have before you make phone calls with people. But anyways, you know, you guys, if you've been thinking about it and you've been researching it and you've been dialing in, let me tell you, just do it. It's such a low cost business to get into. It's low point of entry. You don't have to worry about, you know, stressing yourself out that you got to like invest hundreds of thousands of dollars to launch a business. No, you just need a cell phone and a laptop and internet connection and a little bit of strategy. That's it. And strategy, I mean, like it just comes from experience, it comes from you trying different things, coming at it from different angles, and you quickly realize, oh my God, like I can make a lot of money working for myself from home, be my own boss, make my own hours, you know, and I can make money from anywhere in the world. When I go on vacation during those dead times when we're not really doing anything, I might crack on my laptop. I might make a few phone calls. And if I close a deal or two, which I have on vacation, I remember I was in Jamaica and we made about $8,000. And it's while me and the family were just hanging out, chilling, you know, like we weren't really doing anything. The kids were doing their thing. My wife was relaxing, reading her book. I made a few phone calls while on vacation. It literally took care of the cost of our vacation while we were in Jamaica for 7 days. You know, so I just stress to you guys that working for yourself and working remotely, there's a lot of advantages that come along with it, and it's an awesome feeling to know that you can really just take control of your life by just running your own business online. So anyways, like I said, guys, in the comments, if there's other states that you guys are thinking about and you want to learn, I just showed you a very easy one. California is very easy. That's another reason why it's so popular. And you don't have to be an investigator. You just have to register with the state to be a property finder in California within like 4 to 5 business days, send you an email authorizing you to search funds and to claim it on the behalf of others with those written permissions and those documents, right? You got to have those documents, the legal documents, in order to pull this off. But doing those things, that's the easy part. The hard part is you making the calls. You just got to get up and do it. Not talk yourself out of it, not tell yourself you're too busy. Just get the job done. You'll find yourself being very successful, making a lot of money with low overhead. And that's what I love about it. So anyways, guys, to the next video, I just want to jump in and show you guys some awesome things about California and remind you guys that the word is out there. You got people who are, you know, sharing this information, you know, like the senators, politicians, but people are ignoring the emails. They're not going to do it. They're not going to pay attention. That's why it's our job to knock on their door and get their attention so we can get this money for them and so we can get paid too. You guys have a good one. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.